Go.
Hi Troy, I'm sending you my video. First I'd like to say that I've watched your show quite a bit and I love the work that you do. I think it's amazing and awesome how you reunite families and the difference that you make in their lives. It's a wonderful thing. The reason for my sending in the video is actually on behalf of my 23-year-old triplet girls. Um, their father and I lost contact about 22 years ago. They were about a year and a half when we split. And he contacted them only one time when they were 12 for about a year in between, and then lost touch again. Um, we split up when they were a year and a half due to what I believe was his drug addiction. I've told the girls about it, and I've let them know that he did have a problem, and that's why we split up. But we lost contact, as I said, until they were about 12. And then he contacted them for a year, and I'm not quite sure why we lost touch again. Maybe he had some personal issues, I'm really not sure. But the girls are very interested in catching up with their father. I have two beautiful grandchildren from my one daughter, Lori, who also has a husband, and my daughter, Christine, has a fiance, Sean, and my daughter, Marie, has a boyfriend, Ray. So there's like a lot of family and an extended family that he hasn't seen yet. And I also know that he has two children that are now probably 14 and 16 years old. And that would be their half sister and brother, of course. And I raised the girls from when they were little. That family is extremely important, and we're very, very close to my family, my mother, my stepfather, my dad, my sister, brother, my niece, nieces. I have two nieces actually, but they've all pitched in over the years to really help out to raise these kids because I didn't receive any child support from Ray. So they all really pitched in. I mean, as you can imagine, raising triplets is very expensive, but the girls have had a blessed life. They haven't never wanted for anything. And that's, of course, because I was blessed enough to be born into a great family that's really worked hard to help me raise them. Um, the girls, when we split, they were a year and a half. At 2.5 is when I found out that they were deaf. Ray didn't know they were deaf until they were 12. When I spoke to him then, I did tell him they were deaf, and he says that he thought that Marie was, but he didn't know about the other two. But I did notify him at that time. But it's been a very extraordinary life. My girls have taught me quite a bit, and as well as I've taught them. I've had a great time raising them. But it's very urgent that he gets involved in their life at some point. It's been 20, 22 years almost, and I think that's long enough. He needs to see his grandchildren grow up. It really broke my heart that he missed the girls growing up, and there's nothing we can do to undo that. But now I really think that he shouldn't miss the whole next generation. My grandson Eric is 3, and my grandson William is a year, and they're phenomenal kids. They're hysterical. They're comedians. So I just don't want to see him miss any more time. And I know that my girls really want to meet him. They have a right to know the other side of their family, and they're curious and they're interested, and there's no negativity attached to him as far as I go. So they don't look at him and have any kinds of reservations with talking to him and reuniting with him. It's going to be a positive thing for them. So I just hope that maybe we can, you know, we'll be able to reconnect with him. Hopefully he'll be willing, and hopefully his son and daughter will be willing to get with the girls so that we can start communication back up and hopefully keep them in contact so that they can be family again. Thank you very much for considering us. Thank you.